Sunday, bloody Sunday. Checking in here again on a Sunday. It is Sunday, US 30 drag strip. Sunday, April 16th, 2023, 5:10 p.m. Sunday, bloody Sunday. It is hopefully going to be a green Sunday, but I do remember the very first time that I saw U2, U2, 1985. I believe it was called Live Aid, and it was broadcast on HBO, maybe MTV, one of those channels. I definitely remember watching it, me and my older brother tuning in, and we were tuning in for Queen and Freddie Mercury, and we saw this new group called U2, and they sang Sunday Bloody Sunday. I'm like, hey, they're pretty good. But speaking of pretty good, here is an options scanner I was monkeying around with. Monkeying around with the options scanner just to show you what I'm looking at going into the week. Tomorrow is Monday, and we like to trade options Monday through Friday. We like to collect dividends as often as possible. So here's what we have, and here is the particulars on this scanner. One is I entered an annual return because you know what I like to do. I like to look at 20% plus annualized return when we use our Fantasyland math. So it's a minimum of 20% return on these option trades. And what I did is I actually went from lowest to highest. So that's how this particular spreadsheet is organized. Lowest to highest as far as annualized return. Implied volatility is here. These are all puts. These are selling puts. Here's the stock price as it closed on Friday. Strike price based on this particular option. Expiration date, days to expiration. And regarding the interest, the volume on the options, the open interest, and the moneyness. And the moneyness is basically just the relationship between the strike price and the last closed share price. So opening this week, I'll be taking a look at my current Amazon position. And then what I was thinking was just looking through here. I've never had a position on AMD, but I'm looking to do so. Intel, Bank of America, we own over 1,000 shares. Intel, we own over 1,000 shares. We have a position on Tesla. We might take another position. This is earnings week for Tesla. Google, it's the preferred versus the regular. We always just go for the regular Google, GOOG. We have positions still open on that. Might look to increase. Amazon, as I said, we'll review our positions. Schwab, we might be looking to make a move on Schwab, selling some puts, taking advantage of the volatility, the implied volatility. So this particular trade is saying that it's a 26% annualized return. Schwab closed Friday at 50.77, and this strike price would be at $45 bills with a May 5th expiration. So we might look at that type of a trade. Moving on down the road here. Anything else look interesting? Netflix looks interesting. They're reporting this week as well. Meta, we'll take a look at that. What else? What else do we have? NEO, I don't know. They always have a high implied volatility. Not sure about China. You should edit that out. But I won't. There's Activision possibly on our radar. Ford, we have some Ford shares. We have a couple of Ford positions. Want to look into why the implied volatility is so high. In fact, let's look at something now just to see what's happening here with the Ford. All right, so we've got ex-dividend date coming up on Ford, so that is one factor. What do we have on earnings? May 2nd, so that's not necessarily a factor yet. What are the guys saying over there on the Seeking Alpha? We've got the analysts saying it's a buy, Wall Street calling it a hold, and the propeller heads The quantitative robots, doot, doot, doot. Chat GPT and all their friends over there are saying it's a hold as well. I like the direction that Ford is looking. You know, they're as far as the enormous old school the automobile companies, they're making pretty good strides on the EV side of things. Look like we have a bunch of holds here on the analysts. So we might consider a little play on Ford selling some puts. Did they raise their dividend? I don't think they did they? What's the history say? The dividend history. No. So they did not raise it. And I was around for the sweet special dividend when they returned a bunch of their dough from that Ravinian. They sold off their stake in Ravinian and then returned it to me, the shareholder. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Ford, and all your family members over there. So where are we here? There we are on our options scanner. We'll just keep looking through here, but I thought I would share this. I'll go ahead and share it in the description if you wanted to look through this, if you had any interest. Again, it is organized based on annual return, annualized return, you know, that fantasy math I like to use, showing you implied volatility as well. These are all puts, selling puts. Got the share price, strike price, expiration date, days to expiration, and then this volume is based on the options volume. So, you know, the higher typically you're going to have like the Tesla, you have Nvidia up there real high on that option, Tesla, etc. Open interest and then moneyness. Again, the moneyness is in the relationship between the strike price and the last closed share price. So just on a Sunday, thinking about what's up, what's happening for the week. Sweet Lady Bride down there preparing us some delicious salmon, basmati rice, and some broccoli, chopper broccoli. So we'll be looking into having a nice dinner together. Probably watch, I don't know, an episode or two of The Voice. We're a few episodes behind. What else? What else have we been watching? Oh, yeah, Succession will be on tonight, but we'll likely not watch that until Monday or Tuesday. Maybe catch up on some Cubbies, my sweet Cubbies. So there it is, Sunday afternoon with my new friend in stocks, options, and dividends. Make sure that you are indeed a subscriber. Like the video, leave me a lovable comment, share it with one of your good friends and say, hey, if you're into stocks, maybe in dividends, there's a little tactic out there, not very well known to the masses, and that is options. They could be conservative plays to add a little extra do-re-mi on top of your stocks and your dividends. So there we go. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video.